Welcome back to our channel.
Hey guys, I'm Kathy.
I'm Lulu.
And I'm Donna. And today we have a priority request from James.
Thank you, James.
Thank you, James.
Thank you, James. And it is for
Reba MeEntire, The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia.
And I just so happen to have a cassette tape of Reba MeEntire. I do love Reba MeEntire. It does not have...
You're going in the red and I can't hear you.
It does not... Cassette tape. I come up closer so you can see her hair. It's very nice hair she has there. And I have heard this song, and I've watched this video before, and this is actually the first one I ever listened to in the shower, and she didn't know I knew who Reba was. And
Yeah, randomly one night I just heard Reba going off in the bathroom, and I'm like, oh. Okay.
we have some parties.
She's discovered Reba.
She loves Reba.
I love
Reba.
Reba.
I do too. You can't get much better than Reba MeEntire. So, of course, I've heard this. I believe I've even seen this
For all
video.
the children that don't know what a cassette tape is, it's this. I had to explain to one of my friends what a cassette tape was.
But, which is really out of the
doesn't
ordinary
have-
for me that I've seen this video. But I have. Because most of the time I don't watch them.
I don't.
This
I
does
don't
not
think
have
I've
the
seen
night.
this video.
The lights went out
I've heard
in
the
Georgia.
song, and I know who Reba is. But I don't think I've seen this video.
This cassette tape does not have this song, but I believe it. That song was released about the same, maybe about the same time. I think this was made.
Have you seen this video?
Yes,
Okay. So let's go ahead.
I
dare
told
you
you
ask
this
her
was
that?
this was the first one I ever listened to in the shower, and me and her have had so many parties since then.
Ask the same 3 questions on every video, guys.
Well, we're answering you.
I answered you just a little sassy. So did Nana, just a little sassy.
Okay, on that note, let's go ahead and get started. This is Reba MeEntire, The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia.
My editor said you had some new facts in the old Brody murder case.
He was on his way home from Candletop. Been 2 weeks gone and he thought he'd stop at Webb's and have him a drink before he went on to her.
Sit down, young man.
Andy Wolo said hello. He said hi, what's doing? Whoa said sit down, I got some bad news that's gonna hurt. Said, I'm
This is my
listening,
Raymond.
and you know that's right.
That's your
Your
brother.
young bride ain't home
Who's that?
since you've been gone. She's
Terrible
been singing
woman.
that Amos voice, saying,
I told Raymond she was no good,
now he got mad and he saw rain.
but he
And he
wouldn't
said,
listen.
boy, don't you lose your head, cause to tell you the truth, I've been with her myself.
I had no idea, though, that my fiance was messing with her.
Out in Georgia. That's the night that they hung an innocent man.
Raymond,
But don't trust your soul to no backwoods southern lawyer, cause the judge in the town's got bloodstains on his hand. Well, Andy got scared and left the bar, walking on home cause he didn't live far. You see, Andy didn't have many friends and he just lost him one. Brother thought his wife must have left town, so he went home and finally found the only thing Daddy had left him, and that was a gun. He went off to Andy's house, slipping through the backwoods quiet as a mouse, came upon some tracks too small for Andy to make. He looked through the screen at the back porch door, and he saw Andy lying
So,
on the floor in a puddle of blood.
He killed them both
And he
out of
started to
jealousy.
shake.
that's what they wanted you to believe.
Georgia Patrol was a wicked.
Oh,
Hey,
You know, I
this
always...
is like a whole new you to this song.
That's why I always enjoyed Reba's videos. Because it was more like a show.
Yeah.
And she
Because I've heard this song many, many times.
This was
but I didn't
before she even
know about all of like this backstory stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And this was even before she started acting a lot, but she was always good at it. Her videos were always excellent. They always told a story. And I always got a kick out of this because this song was not hers. It had been covered it had been released by a couple other artists. But when she released it, she put such a spin on it that it just absolutely went
Bonkers.
yeah. And so when they came out with this video, they actually gave you the backstory
Yeah.
on it. And I thought, and that's the way she did on a lot of her videos.
Take It Back. I know that one for a fact. Take It Back did it.
And that's why I always enjoyed, I guess that's why I had seen it. Because I always enjoyed her videos because it gave you like
I've
a
never
story
seen it,
about it.
So I'm liking it.
The first
I mean,
time.
her and Garth Brooks both, they had a way about them. That they told a story in their videos. Of course, she was before Garth. But they always had a way of telling a story. And I loved it. And I've always liked this song. And, yeah.
I have always loved Reba, of course. Like, since I've ever discovered her.
That's
And
when she discovered
yeah,
it.
and I always loved how she dressed. She was just very classy. Like she knew she looked good. And I I tried to have that confidence every day.
Okay, you need to keep
And-
that down. You're going in the red. I can't hear you.
I try to have her confidence every day. But this was the first song I ever heard. So when I heard that like when she was talking, like I didn't know my fiance was messing with her. I said, "That's when you punch him in the face, Reba," and
Or lower.
or
I'm good
lower,
with that.
and like kick.
Oh, my goodness. Do we have to go there?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't put up with that.
Well, nobody should.
Okay. On that note, let's go ahead and finish it off.
In the round, so he fired a shot just to flag him down. A big belly sheriff grabbed his gun and said, "Why'd you do it?" The judge said guilty on a make-believe trial. Slapped the sheriff on the back with a smile and said, "Supper's waiting at home and I gotta get to it."
Get out of here!
That's the night that the lights went out in Georgia. That's the night that they hung an innocent man.
Raymond.
Well, don't trust the southern old backwoods southern lawyer, 'cause the judge in the town's got bloodstains on his hands.
Are you alright?
Well, they hung my brother before I could say
It just hurts to remember.
On his way to Andy's house and back that night were mine. And his cheating wife had never left town. That's one body that'll never be found. You see, little sister don't miss when she aims her gun. That's the night that the lights went out in Georgia.
That's the night that the lights went out in
That's the
Georgia.
night that they hung an innocent man.
Let me see if I got this straight. Your brother pleaded guilty to protect you.
Yes.
Get out of here!
And the judge didn't want to hear the truth because of his involvement with your brother's wife.
Yes. They had it all wrapped up in a neat little package. Besides, there was no one left to tell the truth except for me. Who's gonna believe a grief-stricken sister of a convicted killer?
Oh,
She just blew her mind. She didn't know that.
it did blow my mind, guys.
My favorite line.
I'm amazed.
My favorite
All
line.
these years you just figured it
I
out.
just now figured it out. I have been blasting that song since what?
Well, I mean, it just goes to show that a lot of times, no matter how many times you listen to a
Yeah.
song, you really don't realize what they're telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And until you have like a little video or a little show to go with it, you don't realize what they're trying to tell you.
Yeah.
And I definitely did not realize it.
Yeah, Reba does that a lot.
Whatsoever. Because that blew my mind.
Like, she does that a lot. She did it in Fancy. She did it in Is There Life Out There? And Take It Back. I mean, she does this a lot.
As you could tell, Lulu is one of Reba's biggest fans.
Uh-huh. She's up there with Steve Ray Vaughan, Charlie Pride, Reba. I mean, they're up
with
there.
Reba.
She's up there.
She's
Yeah,
up there with herself.
Yeah, she's up there. Yeah, I mean, those are like some of my
Okay,
favorites.
you have got to keep it. That you're cutting out. They can't hear you.
Those are some of my favorites. I love them.
But it has to
Yeah.
be. She has to be pretty important to be anywhere even near
Stevie
Charlie
Ray
Pride
Vaughan or
and Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Vaughan. You've got to
So
be
that's
good.
a big deal that
Very
Reba
large
has made that list.
If you make that list, you're one of the greats in
So
my
this was
opinion.
an amazing suggestion, James.
Yes.
For Lulu.
This, like, I love this song of her,
that James?
but this one,
It's James, right?
No, it was Kevin.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Did
sorry,
we
Kevin.
thank the wrong person?
It
at
was
the
an amazing
beginning?
suggestion, Kevin.
it was an amazing suggestion, Kevin. This
I hope that we've thanked you through the whole thing, Kevin.
Yeah.
If not, we sincerely apologize.
apologize.
It was probably just me. I got mixed up.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Um,
Kevin.
I love
I'm
this.
sorry, James.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. We might have said John. I don't know. We apologize.
We apologize.
It was Kevin. Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin.
I love this song by Reba. This one is not actually my favorite. My favorite one of her is Take It Back. I love that one. She's so sassy in it.
If you have any other suggestions for any more Reba MeEntire,
Drop that down in the comments. We would love to check it out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Helps channel out a bunch, and it's totally free. If you like, check out the original song we listened to today. That is in the description channel, along with our Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal, where you can get a party request and our prices are listed in the community tab on YouTube and in Buy Me a Coffee. I like Dr. Pepper.
they're not a sponsor.
We also have our social media page, P.O. Box, Amazon contribution list, Amazon wish list, and Amazon shop in the description if you would like to check it out, and we really appreciate it.
And as always, guys, we appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.